Let's add some point features to our trail viewpoint feature layer in our feature service using the ArcGIS API for Python. Open up the add point data.py script from the add data folder. Again, very similar to the previous two videos where we used the feature layer object edit features method to add polygons and polylines to our feature layers, we are going to add points to our trail viewpoints layer. Here I have a note on how to create a point geometry. It is a dictionary, and that dictionary has two keys, an X and a Y, where we can define the X and Y coordinates. We first access ArcGIS Online using our GIS class and supplying in the home string. We'll assign the GIS object to a variable called AGOL. We'll then use our GIS object, access the content manager and use the get method supplying in our feature service item ID, which I'll paste now in my notepad. The get method will return an item object that will assign to a variable called item. I forgot to add the trail name field to the trail viewpoint feature layer. So I've added an add extra fields Python script in the follow along folder for the add data section. Just go and check if the trail name field is in your trail viewpoints, and then you don't have to run that script. But if it's not, make sure to run that extra script. We use our item object and access the layers property, which is a list of feature layer objects. We're interested in the first feature layer object of that list, which is our trail viewpoints. I'm going to assign that feature layer object to a variable called FL. Now by now we know that the edit features adds parameter takes a list of features. So here we're creating a features variable and we're setting it to be a list. You can see we're adding a few points here. And in that list, we're going to define features that are dictionaries. So if we take a look at our first dictionary here, just like polygons and polylines, there are two keys, attributes and geometry. The attributes is a dictionary where the key is the field name and the value is the attribute value. So here we're setting viewpoint name to FDM Park View, viewpoint type to scenic, a viewpoint description, an average rating, and a trail name. We then have our geometry, which we saw is a dictionary that contains two keys, X and Y, and we set the coordinates for our X and Y for the point. So here we're creating 1, 2, 3, 4 points that we're going to add to our trail viewpoints layer. Each viewpoint has a trail name that we can associate it to the correct trail, and we're going to look at relationships in the next section. Here I've created a variable called status, and I'm going to call the feature layer object and the edit features method. We are going to use the adds parameter and set that equal to our features list. We will then print status to screen to see if we have successfully added our point layers to our trail viewpoints feature layer. We'll run the script. Our script is complete and we can see for add results we have success true for all 4 of our points that we wish to add. Let's head over to ArcGIS Online and check out the result. Here I'm in the data tab and I'm going to go to our trail viewpoints, and we can see we have 4 new features. And if we go to the visualization tab, we can see our points added. If I scroll in, we can click on one of those points and see the pop-up. So we successfully added point features to a point feature layer in ArcGIS Online using the ArcGIS API for Python. In the next video, we are going to see how we can add rows to our tables. Make sure to continue on to the next video in this series and also make sure to subscribe. Take care.